Going back a while ago, you may remember I posted a video called Minimalist Camping Gear, and it was what I used to take with me on day trips. Now, I'm going to show you today my comfy camping gear, and this is what I generally take with me pretty much on every camping trip. This is if I'm going to stay somewhere 3 or 4 days, move along and stay another 3 or 4 days. So let's take a look. Now, I've split this down into 3 sections just to make it really easy to follow. So it's going to be what goes on the back of the bike, what goes in the side bags, and what goes in the tank bag. Let's begin. So first of all, I've got my cargo net, which is quite simply to hold my tent on the back of the bike. Now you can put this on the tail or you can put it on the pillion seat. I generally put it on the back seat so I can still use the back box. Now in my side bags I've got my inflatable mattress. Now this is a Coleman, really comfortable. It's got loads of little sections in the middle to support your weight evenly throughout, and it's quick and easy to inflate by mouth, so that's always a bonus. And I always carry a punch repair kit for it. Next I've got my compact lightweight sleeping bag. This is a 3 season and it's obviously lighter than the 4 season, and I don't need the 4 season because I never go camping in completely terrible winter weather. And finally, I carry with me a rainproof jacket. It's just for walking around on site rather than wearing the big old motorcycle waterproofs, and it all fits in one pannier, so that's that one covered. Now that leaves me with the other pannier, which is obviously for towels, clothes. I mean, I can easily fit 2 weeks supply in here really comfortably, and it balances out the weight of the other bag. Nowadays there are a variety of different camping stoves, so I've limited it down to just the 2. I carry with me a 3-point propane stove, which gets very hot very quickly and will cook anything in minutes, and I also use this little compact wood burning stove. Now this is great fun for the real camping experience where you want to get a little fire on the go, but for convenience it's probably best to avoid it. I just enjoy collecting a few sticks, getting a fire going and getting that smell burning around the tent. But it's a personal touch. Next I've got my kitchen area and my side stand plate. So there's the side stand plate out the way. So basically I take with me a cup and a plate, usually plastic because it's lightweight and less likely to break or crack. Then I've got my utensils, my knife, fork and spoon. I carry 2 sets in case something happens to one. And then obviously I've got my kettle, that'll boil 2.5 cups of water quite easily and quickly. And that's pretty much it for that front. Next I've got my frying pan and my Ridge Monkey. Now the frying pan used to be my favourite tool, but since I found the Ridge Monkey it's just so much quicker and easier to cook. With the Ridge Monkey you simply place your food in the middle and it kind of pressure cooks it. It traps the heat in, you save on gas and time, and it thoroughly cooks your food, so that's that. Next I've got my water containers. This is the obvious choice. I think everyone's seen these before. It's basically a flat pack water bottle that you fill up and it's got a little tap on the top. But this is my new favourite gadget. It's called a Grail, and basically you can fill it up from any water source, whether you're near a river, stream, side of the road, or even if you have just a dodgy water supply. Now it takes about 15 seconds to push the water through and you don't need much pressure. It's just a nice steady even press, and the second you're done you can drink it there and then. There's no messing about with chemicals or anything else, so that really helps me out on my trips. And finally I've got all my essentials. Now a lantern obviously because it's nice to be able to see in your tent at night, and one with a sky hook just because there's a sky hook in my tent. Next I've got an LED torch, low power consumption so the battery lasts forever. solar charging panel, but I still have the power adapter under my bike seat connected to the battery for a backup, but it's nice to be able to charge from the solar panel. I also have a mosquito band. Now generally I'll just tie that to the top of the tent, keep them away. First aid kit, general everyday essentials like some shower gel, toothpaste, toothbrush, any other little bits you might need or medications. Next I've got my little speaker. It takes an SD card and lasts for about 8 hours when being played, and I can charge it off the solar panel. Next I've got my flat pack stool, always useful for something to sit on, and it folds down really flat. And finally I've got my phone, which is also my entertainment system, my sat nav, my video recorder, my camera, my music player, my video player. Pretty much does everything on a phone nowadays, so there's no need to carry the individual bits. And since I use it quite a lot, I also carry a spare battery, which is always fully charged and ready to use. And that's about it. So that was my comfy camping setup. I hope you found some of the bits in there useful, and there's just one more thing I'm going to mention. I always use a list to make sure I've got everything, and I don't tick the list until it's actually on the bike, because the amount of times that I put something on the side, ticked it on the list and then forgot to take it out the door last minute. So that's my last tip that I always do. So thank you for watching, and I shall catch you again soon.